What is up, you guys? This is Chief Spartan 99 here with another tutorial on Galaxy 2. Now, what I'm going to be covering in this video, pardon me if it's a bit laggy because I'm using a new screen function to record, but what I'm going to be covering is the whole situation about the auction. The auction is a place where you can buy and sell things. There's a certain price set for most things. Now, wikis don't really sell for much, and then you got stuff that sells for like hundreds and hundreds of million of gold. A main thing that I buy and what I sell are blueprints because they're common, relatively easy to get, and it can be worth a lot of money. Like, let's see. Oh, I'm still in the cold. Like this type of stuff. This is there we go. This stuff right here below this one is like easy to get, so it's relatively cheap. This is a rare item. Can't be like there. It's a event item. Like you can't buy it in the store. Like the Conquistador, you can make it, but you have to kill a ton of humanoid planets for that, and I'll be covering that in another video about the humanoids. But for this type of stuff, you can't get it. I'll show you what I mean. Alright. Ship design. Go to special haul. I have acquired a lot of ships, by the way. The Kirov, the Exodus, the Erotus, Nova's Ark, and Dulan. Well, I don't know, the Dulan you can't get now, but those other previous ones, you can only get them from buying mall points during an event. Basically, you have to spend like $40 on an event. You get 3,500 mall points plus this blueprint, which is pretty cool. But it also has a lot of distinction in the auction. Because I have seen this, and unfortunately, I was hoping to show you guys a Kirov blueprint for sale. But a lot of people will have like 2 accounts. They'll buy like this on. They'll buy 2 of them basically. Like they'll spend like I think it's like $100 or something total. They'll get 2 Kirov blueprints. Use one on their main account, and then they'll use one on their secondary. I'm just gonna have this fight covered here as well from my instance, so that you guys have something to look at. But basically, they'll have one to use and then one to sell. So right there, if they didn't use any mall points, they got a total of about, well, exactly 7,000 mall points. Because what they do is they transfer mall points from the one account over or buy stuff on that account to boost it up as like a resource thing or something. And then they would sell the Kirov on that account for like a couple weeks after for a lot of mall points, and people instantly pick that up. Like with the Exodus, the ships that you're seeing being attacked right there, those, here, I'll point to these ones. These aren't mine build. I actually got these from a friend. The Kirovs are mine. Most of these ships are actually my build, which is pretty cool. But, what happened with these was, I was in the auction looking, and I saw Exodus for 3,500 mall points. So I literally bought $50 worth of, mall points right then and bought the blueprint. It's very profitable. Very good way to get money. Well, good money on this game, because here, I'll go show you like what I'm talking about. You can not only get those larger things. Oops, I have to go here. These are commanders. You can, by the way, stuff used to be able to be only, hold on, I'm gonna grab this really quick. I can't believe this is recorded while I'm doing that. That's just funny. Comment, like, thumbs up if you saw that fail on his part. But tell me if someone starts raging down here, because I'm not looking. But stuff like here, 1,500 mall points for this commander, which is a decent commander. Here, I'll type in wildfire to see if there are any wildfires. Yeah, there's a couple wildfire. Wildfires are good commanders. This one's selling for 1,000. So basically, I have to go all the way back. Oh, there we are. If this guy were to sell his thing for 3,500 mall points, he could basically get this commander right then, right now, and still be able to get a bunch of the other commanders. Because commanders are hard to make on their own, which is why most people will get them divine commanders. Because they're easy to combine. You can get cheap divine commanders as well. No. That's an important thing to know. But everything kind of went down in price. Like the Conquistador blueprints. I'm going to just check my mail really quick. Yeah, look, see right there. 25 gold. It's like it's kind of a shitty commander, but I couldn't resist it. But the thing about the auction is the blueprint that you... Here, I'll just type it in down here. The Conquistador blueprint right here. When I first started playing, these used to be going for like 3,000. Now it's going for 1,000. And this is a really good blueprint. Does scattering damage, very good. And a lot of people want this. I'm not sure really anymore, but it is valuable. People can sell it. And it does get bought. Now, ships. Ships aren't really the best thing to sell, but they're some of the easiest to sell. Here, I'll go up and find the mall points on. Like, these are new ships, right? Like the new flagships, which I'll tell you about in a second. I might buy some of these Kirovs, actually. They're looking pretty tank. Yeah. Had a bit of a yawn there. My bad. But yeah, look, see. 3,000 is for 46 small points. You need a lot to make stuff, and therefore you need a lot of resources. It's just insane how much this stuff costs. What happened to the ballistic ones? It's a disappointment. Oh, I had enough too. But yeah, they're not that popular, but they do get bought up pretty quickly because it takes a lot of gold to research stuff. And especially if they have stuff like this. I'll go to ship design. For the hell of it, I'll just pick an independence so I can show you. Yeah. This stuff, these are specials. I don't see these in the auction anymore, Armstrong armor. It's a very good armor. You can see this is only level 2. I'll go down and show you it's level 3. Pause and check right there if you want to. Now, if I go over here, I got the tracking cannon level 1. Here, I'll compare it. Powered pulse cannon, right there, 55% interception rate. 65 plus a 0.3 increase to overall defense, which is much better. Increases your cost a little bit, but it's more effective and it's really hard to come by. Now, we'll go over to shields. The EOS phase shift shields are good shields, I'll admit, but I have the anti-kinetic, anti-heat, and anti-explosive shield. Basically, I have... You probably will notice I'll go over all the weapons in another video, like the higher ranking weapons and their abilities. But you got the Black Widow, which is a kinetic damage weapon, which you have pretty much like a lot of damage negated there because of it. It's a kinetic damage weapon. Then you have the Foxtail. Yeah, Foxtail, which is an explosive damage weapon, and you have a lot of negation there, the anti-explosive shield. And then with anti-heat, there's a mixture of lasers, ship-based, rocket, and ballistics that use heat, so heat's an overall thing. They have good defense. Like, they have the same amount of shield increase as the EOS phase shift shield, but their resistance is different. Like, the EOS has 90 towards everything, while with the kinetic, here I'll show you. Shields. I know I'm supposed to be covering auction, but this is part of it. It has 250, 45, and then 135. 45 to everything, 135 to kinetic. EOS has 250, and it has 70 to everything. So you kind of need these things to go against each other. Alright, now another important thing that I'm going to cover about auctions is managing what you're selling. Like, watch. Just click on this blueprint. If I'm selling 2 of the, like 1 or 2. I don't know if it's a difference. Like, that's 1,000 gold there for 2. Like, look at the difference that it is. When it says price, by the way, it's talking price for each. So you'd be better off just starting off with like 1 to get the overall price. Because like if I want to sell everything for, I doubt this would happen, but 100,000, right? Oops, 100,000. I put, oh, actually no. Yeah, it does say the price. This is the price for one of the object, and this is now the price for one of the object. So it could go both ways for how you sell it, but also there's this tax down here. Like, I've sold things for 1, 2, 3. Wait, oops. 1, 2. It's 100 million right there. So that's about 4 million in tax to sell something for 100 million gold. Sorry, I had something in my mouth. And actually, you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna go back here. So I'm scrolling my screen there. I can see my viewpoint for the thing. Gonna go down here. Gonna see if we can find ourselves a buyer for something. So what I'm gonna do is, and this is also part of the auction. This is a good way to sell things, to find a buyer. 1 to sell. Click here. I got a bunch of blueprints I want to sell, but I mainly want to sell this one. So shooting star. If you press shift on a button, it puts it down here. PM if interested. Alright, now we'll see what happens. If I'm going to try to sell this for gold instead of MP. Wait, actually, I'm going to go see if there aren't any selling for more points. Blueprint. Shooting star. No, there's not, so I'll hold a marker there. Yep. I'm asking him more points or gold right now. Whichever one he wants to buy it in. We'll see soon enough. Okay. This is where it becomes tricky for me. If this guy's got like hundreds of million, like I give fair prices. This guy's got like 200 million. I'm gonna say like, okay, 50 million, but he's only got like 50. Let me say, okay, like 20 million gold or something like that. Because look up here, I got all these resources and I'm like lacking gold severely. Yeah, no. Really wish I could have helped that guy. Freaking, I want to build ships. I got the resources to do, but alright, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go to... Oh, also something in the ranking, which is pretty cool. This whole ranking system. I don't really understand it. I just know if you build more ships, you get higher rank. What? Hello? What? Hello? He types hello. Okay, whatever. Alright, so I want to kind of wrap up this video. And honestly, in the next video, I'll go into corpse and like the whole friend situation and how to do that. Alright, so I'll zoom back out to normal screen. And I hope you guys enjoyed that weird stuff there. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.